What if I told you, did you know Michael Jackson owned a theme park? Tucked away in California, Neverland Ranch was not just a lavish estate, it was a whimsical paradise inspired by the spirit of Peter Pan. Michael Jackson purchased this enchanting property for an astonishing $17 million in 1988, driven by his love for children and his desire to create a safe play space. Imagine a landscape filled with amusement rides, a petting zoo, and even a Ferris wheel, where children could laugh and play without a care in the world. At Neverland, joyous laughter echoed through lush gardens and sparkling fountains, creating a magical atmosphere that invited exploration and fun. Jackson envisioned a sanctuary where kids from all backgrounds could revel in their innocence, surrounded by whimsical decor and imaginative features. Although the ranch ceased operating as a theme park years ago and underwent various transformations, it stands as a testament to Jackson's unique perspective on life. His belief in the power of imagination brought forth a place that blended home and dream, captivating the hearts of many. Isn't it incredible how one man's vision created a magical world for so many? Here's what actually happens when you tap maple trees. Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the United States, and the numbers are impressive. Each year, this lush state produces enough syrup to fill about 40,000 bathtubs, making it a sweet destination for syrup lovers. The secret lies in Vermont's vast number of maple trees, which creates the highest concentration in the country. Tapping usually occurs in late winter to early spring, when the nights are still cold but days warm up. During this time, sap flows from the trees and folks carefully collect it. The sap has a watery consistency and requires boiling to turn into syrup. As it cooks down, the sweet aroma fills the air, bringing people together. Many families enjoy this tradition, often sharing stories and recipes passed down through generations. In Vermont, maple syrup is more than just a delicious topping. It's a significant part of the culture and economy. So when you pour that golden syrup on your pancakes, you're enjoying a true taste of Vermont's heritage. Did you know about the world's oldest building? Nestled in Turkey lies the Temple of Göbekli Tepe, a monumental site that challenges everything we thought we knew about early civilization. This incredible structure, which dates back to around 9,600 BC, makes it older than Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids of Giza. Imagine a time when humans were mostly hunter-gatherers, yet here they were, constructing massive stone pillars intricately carved with animals and abstract symbols. The purpose of Göbekli Tepe remains a mystery, with theories suggesting it might have been a gathering place or even a center for ritual activities. What's truly fascinating is that it was built long before the advent of farming, indicating that social organization and community gathering existed much earlier in human history than previously believed. Over the years, archaeologists have unearthed a wealth of stone carvings, hinting at the spiritual and cultural life of our ancestors. So when you think about ancient buildings, remember that Göbekli Tepe stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the complex societies that have shaped our world. This might surprise you. Hummingbirds can fly fast. Derek Hugger's kinetic sculpture, the Hummingbird Automata, brings these incredible creatures to life in an entirely new way. Imagine a wooden mechanism that makes the wings flap 80 times per second. This fascinating piece of art doesn't just look stunning, it showcases the remarkable blend of craftsmanship and motion. As the wings move gracefully, you can't help but be mesmerized by the rhythm and fluidity that mimics real hummingbirds in flight. These tiny birds are known for their speed and agility, hovering in place and darting from flower to flower. Hugger captures this breathtaking beauty and energy perfectly in his sculpture. Art like this not only entertains us, but also inspires curiosity about the natural world. Have you ever seen a sculpture that moves like a living creature? Is it really true that Seychelles is a tropical paradise? Picture yourself on a stunning beach where the sun kisses your skin. The sound of waves calms your mind, and silk-like sand cushions your feet. That's the allure of Seychelles, an archipelago nestled in the Indian Ocean, offering a perfect escape from winter's chill. With over 100 islands to explore, the Seychelles boast breathtaking landscapes, including lush rainforests, dramatic granite formations, and vibrant coral reefs. Whether you hike the scenic trails of Mahé, Relax on the iconic Anse Source d'Argent, or snorkel among the dazzling fish in crystal-clear waters. Adventure awaits at every turn. In addition to its natural wonders, the local Creole cuisine offers a delightful explosion of flavors, with fresh seafood and tropical fruits satisfying even the most adventurous palates. Engaging with the friendly locals lets you experience the rich history and culture of these islands, enhancing your journey. So why not make this year the one where you trade winter woes for sunny shores? Your tropical getaway is within reach, just one flight away. This might surprise you. Birds drink differently than us. Unlike humans who can sip water easily, birds have a fascinating way of quenching their thirst. When a bird drinks, it tilts its head back to let the water flow down its throat. This unique drinking method is a great example of how different species adapt for survival. Birds lack the muscle structure needed to create suction like humans do. Instead, they rely on gravity to help them swallow. Some species also have specialized tongues that help lap up water, making this process efficient for them. For instance, hummingbirds can use their long, straw-like tongues to extract nectar from flowers and drink water with surprising speed. Understanding how birds drink highlights the amazing adaptations across the animal kingdom, showing us just how diverse life can be. Isn't it incredible how evolution shapes the behavior of our feathered friends? Did you know 2 capitals honor U.S. presidents? Washington, D.C. and Monrovia. Liberia both bear the names of American leaders. Washington, D.C. serves as the heart of the United States, named after George Washington, the nation's first president. Meanwhile, Monrovia was founded and named in honor of President James Monroe, who played a significant role in the establishment of Liberia as a home for freed American slaves in the 19th century. This fascinating connection shows how the influence of American presidents can stretch far beyond the U.S. borders. It's interesting to think about how ideas of freedom and democracy advocated by these leaders not only shaped the United States, but also impacted countries like Liberia. These capitals serve as reminders of the complex legacies left by American history, raising questions about how political and humanitarian efforts continue to shape relationships worldwide. Ever thought about why mortality matters so much? In 1828, the tragic deaths of 2 individuals sparked a significant realization that ultimately changed our perspective on life and death. This event prompted society to begin examining the fragility of human existence. People started to recognize that life is precious and fleeting, leading to deeper conversations about how we value our time and relationships. The realization didn't stop at mere reflection. It inspired changes in how communities approached health, safety, and even personal responsibility. As news of these deaths spread, it encouraged advances in public health measures and instigated public debates surrounding mortality, legacy, and what it means to truly live. These reflections remain relevant today, reminding us to cherish and appreciate the moments we have and to consider the impact we leave behind. What lessons have you learned about life from your own experiences? Prepare to be amazed by the Cobb salad's origins. This delicious dish has a fun backstory that dates back to 1937 when Robert Cobb, the owner of the Brown Derby restaurant in Hollywood, decided to whip up something special with leftovers. Instead of letting food go to waste, he combined fresh ingredients like lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, chicken, hard-boiled eggs, and blue cheese into a colorful salad. What started as a simple, improvised meal quickly became a hit among Hollywood stars and diners alike. The Cobb salad is not only tasty, but also reflects the creativity and resourcefulness of home cooks everywhere. It's a classic that has stood the test of time, making its way into restaurants and homes across America. Today, this vibrant salad remains a favorite, often enjoyed with a variety of dressings. So next time you dig into a Cobb salad, remember its humble yet heroic beginnings. Guess what really drives Margherita Pizza's fame? The Margherita Pizza, a beloved classic, owes its name to Queen Margherita of Italy. In 1889, this iconic dish was created specifically for her during her visit to Naples. The pizza was topped with vibrant ingredients that mirrored the colors of the Italian flag: fresh basil for green, mozzarella for white, and ripe tomatoes for red. This delightful combination not only catered to the Queen's tastes, but also symbolized national pride. The royal endorsement sparked a pizza craze that turned margherita into a household name, connecting it to Italy's culinary heritage. Today, this pizza isn't just a meal, it represents tradition, history, and the simple joy of good food. So next time you enjoy a slice of margherita, remember you're tasting a piece of royal history. What if I told you mummies were medicine? In Victorian England, some of the wealthiest and most influential people held an astonishing belief that Egyptian mummies offered powerful medicinal benefits. Between the 19th and early 20th centuries, it wasn't uncommon for these elites to consume powdered mummy as a cure for various ailments. They thought the mummified remains had magical properties that could heal anything from headaches to more severe health issues. This peculiar practice stemmed from a fascination with ancient cultures and a desire for exotic remedies. The trend was fueled by the growing interest in archaeology and Egyptology, as well as a misunderstanding of ancient Egyptian beliefs. Despite the mysterious allure, consuming mummies posed significant health risks and was based more on superstition than science. Eventually, this bizarre trend faded as modern medicine advanced and revealed safer, effective treatments. Today, the idea seems utterly bizarre, but it highlights how far people were willing to go for a touch of the mysterious past. This might surprise you. The world's oldest bookstore. Founded in 1732, Livraria Bertrand in Lisbon has earned the Guinness World Record for being the longest operating bookstore still in business today. This cozy gem is not just a shop, it's a vibrant part of Portuguese culture and history. With its charming shelves filled to the brim with books, it has attracted many famous literary figures over the years, including renowned poets like Fernando Pessoa and celebrated authors such as Eça de Queiroz. Imagine browsing the same aisles that inspired brilliant minds and where countless stories were shared. Livraria Bertrand is more than a bookstore. It's a living museum of literature, making it a must-visit spot for book lovers and curious travelers alike. So if you ever find yourself in Lisbon, why not stop by and soak in the literary magic of this historic treasure? Prepare to be amazed by the American Revolution. This pivotal conflict unfolded between 1765 and 1783 and marked a crucial step toward independence for the 13 American colonies. Sparked by grievances against British rule, such as taxes without representation, the colonists bravely fought to establish their own nation. The revolution not only transformed the United States, but also lit a fire of inspiration across the globe. Just 6 years after its conclusion, the French Revolution erupted in 1789, influenced by ideas of liberty and equality that the Americans championed. Both revolutions shared the vision of creating a government by the people for the people, highlighting the universal desire for freedom. As ideas of democracy and self-governance spread, countless movements in other parts of the world emerged, each echoing the American fight for independence. How did this dramatic chapter in history shape our modern world? Believe it or not, octopuses have rectangular pupils. This fascinating feature allows them to see the world in a truly unique way. While most animals have round pupils, octopuses possess these unusual eye shapes that resemble rectangles. This clever adaptation helps them effectively scan their surroundings underwater, almost like watching a widescreen movie. The rectangular pupils can also provide a broader field of vision, giving octopuses a better chance to spot predators or potential prey. Interestingly, these incredible creatures can change the color and texture of their skin, which pairs well with their remarkable eyesight when blending into their environment. So whether they are hiding from sharks or sneakily catching a crab, their vision plays a vital role in survival. Isn't it amazing how evolution can craft such unusual features for underwater life? Did you know that dinosaurs' reproduction remains a mystery? Although these amazing creatures roamed the Earth millions of years ago, scientists are still puzzled about how they brought new life into their world. The size and anatomical complexities of dinosaurs add layers of intrigue to this topic. Fossil evidence offers only limited clues, making it difficult for researchers to draw definitive conclusions. Some scientists believe that dinosaur reproductive behaviors might have been similar to those of modern reptiles or birds, suggesting they could have laid eggs in nests. However, without direct evidence, these theories remain speculative. Paleontologists worldwide are tirelessly studying fossilized remains to find more clues. Each discovery, whether it be an egg or a footprint, helps build a better understanding of these magnificent creatures. The mystery of how dinosaurs reproduced not only sparks curiosity, but also fuels ongoing research that connects us to Earth's distant past. What do you think dinosaurs would have done when it was time to have babies? Here's a wild fact about declining IQ scores. A 2023 study has taken a closer look at the cognitive ability scores of nearly 400,000 Americans collected from 2006 to 2018. What researchers found is quite startling. IQ scores have actually dropped in 3 out of 4 cognitive domains during this time. This decline raises important questions about factors affecting our intelligence and mental performance. While some may point to changing education methods or the rise of technology as distractions, the exact causes are still being investigated. It's crucial to understand that cognitive ability is linked to various life aspects, including problem solving, attention, and memory. If these scores are diminishing, what might it mean for future generations? Are we in a cognitive crisis that requires reflection and action? The results of this large-scale study certainly give us a lot to think about. Why do bicycles end up in Amsterdam's canals? Every year, the beautiful city of Amsterdam faces an unusual challenge: the retrieval of thousands of bicycles from its picturesque canals. With over 1 million bikes in the city, it's no wonder that many end up taking an unexpected dip. Cycling is a popular mode of transport in Amsterdam, and sometimes accidents happen. Maybe a bike is left too close to the edge, or gets knocked in by a careless cyclist. To tackle this watery issue, local authorities have made it a priority to maintain the cleanliness and safety of the canals. Special boats are employed specifically for this purpose, expertly fishing out the submerged bicycles. These efforts not only keep waterways clear, but also contribute to the city's commitment to sustainability. Surprisingly, this process has become fairly routine, with dedicated crews retrieving and recycling the bikes, allowing them to serve a new purpose rather than ending up as trash. So next time you think about Amsterdam, remember, the canals are home to more than just boats and swans. This might surprise you. Have you ever tasted dragon fruit's magical sweetness? This tropical treat, also known as pitahaya, offers a taste experience that's as vibrant as its appearance. With its striking pink or yellow scales and green-tipped spikes, dragon fruit resembles a piece of art from a fantasy realm, but the true wonder lies within. When you cut it open, you're greeted by succulent white or pink flesh speckled with tiny black seeds. This combination creates a delightful texture that's perfect for smoothies, fruit salads, or simply enjoyed fresh. The flavor is mild and subtly sweet, making it a versatile go-to for tropical recipes. Beyond its culinary appeal, dragon fruit is a powerhouse of nutrition. It's low in calories, yet packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants that can help boost your immune system and contribute to glowing skin. Some studies even suggest it may support heart health due to its unique phytochemicals. So whether you're trying it for the first time or incorporating it into your dishes, dragon fruit is guaranteed to add a splash of tropical joy to your day. Can you imagine landing a helicopter on its blades? This incredible maneuver, known as toe landing, is a skill that only experienced pilots dare to practice. Instead of the conventional landing on wheels or skids, toe landing involves carefully touching down on the tips of the rotor blades, creating the fascinating illusion that the helicopter is standing on its toes. This technique requires exceptional control and precision, as pilots must balance the weight of the helicopter while ensuring the rotor blades remain intact. Toe landing is most often demonstrated in training scenarios or air shows, where pilots can showcase their advanced skills. While it may look daring, it's also a testament to the engineering of helicopters and the expertise of the pilots. Despite its unconventional nature, toe landing can be a safe maneuver when performed correctly. So do you think you'd have the nerve to try it? Did you know Emmanuel Macron is France's youngest president? He made history in 2017 when he was elected at just 39 years old, breaking records in a country known for its long-standing political traditions. Before stepping into the presidential role, Macron had quite the career. He first garnered attention as an investment banker, where his skills and knowledge of the economy helped him climb the ladder quickly. His political journey took off when he became the Minister of Economy under President François Hollande, allowing him to gain vital experience in government. With a charismatic personality and fresh ideas, Macron appealed to voters who wanted change and a new direction for France. His election not only turned heads but also inspired many young people who saw in him a figure with potential to reshape the political landscape. Macron's rise to leadership sparks curiosity about how youth can impact politics. Will other countries follow suit with younger leaders? It seems that new ideas and energy can sometimes come from unexpected places. Why exactly does Titleist rule the golf ball market? It all began in the 1930s when Titleist's founder noticed that many golf balls had off-center cores, affecting their performance. To tackle this issue, he teamed up with an engineer from MIT, combining their expertise to design a new golf ball that was not only more reliable, but also improved players' games. This collaboration sparked a revolution in golf technology, paving the way for the iconic Pro V1 model launched in 2000. The Pro V1 became incredibly popular among golfers of all skill levels, thanks to its exceptional distance and control. In fact, it's now hailed as the most successful golf ball ever made. Every round of golf played with a Pro V1 is a testament to the innovation and precision that Titleist brings to the sport. So the next time you hit the links, consider how Titleist has changed the way we play and enjoy golf. Most people don't know this, but Welwitschia thrives. This remarkable plant, native to the Namib Desert, has a unique way of surviving in an environment where water is scarce. Instead of relying on rainfall, Welwitschia captures moisture from fog that rolls in from the ocean. Its broad, leathery leaves are perfectly designed to condense tiny droplets of water from the air, which then trickle down to its roots. This incredible adaptation allows it to flourish in conditions that would be deadly for most other plants. Scientists are fascinated by Welwitschia not only for its survival skills, but also for its genetic adaptations that help it endure extreme temperatures and limited resources. With some plants living for over 1,000 years, studying Welwitschia can offer insights into the mysteries of evolution and survival, forcing us to rethink what we know about life in the harshest climates. Here's what actually happens when you eat fondue. Fondue originated in Switzerland as a clever way to make use of leftover bread and cheese during the chilly winter months. Imagine a pot bubbling with melted cheese, typically Gruyere and Emmental, creating a warm and inviting dish perfect for sharing. This communal meal is not just about eating, but about connecting with friends and family. As diners gather around the pot, they use long forks to dip pieces of crusty bread into the gooey cheese, making for a delightful, interactive dining experience. The rich, creamy texture of the cheese paired with the crunchy bread is irresistible. Fondue is often enjoyed with a glass of white wine, enhancing the flavors and making the moment even more special. So next time you gather with loved ones, consider bringing the traditions of Swiss fondue to your table. What better way to bond over food? Why exactly does age stop some people from running? Fauja's story, especially as the inspiring turban runner, shows us how age is just a number. Starting his running journey at 89, Fauja dedicated his entire life to agricultural work, demonstrating that it's never too late to embrace new challenges. His remarkable determination led him to make history in 2011, when he became the first centenarian to complete a marathon at the Toronto Marathon. Sporting a traditional turban and a huge smile, Fauja crossed the finish line with astonishing energy and enthusiasm, proving that age doesn't have to limit our dreams. His journey encourages people of all ages to stay active and pursue their passions, showcasing the incredible power of perseverance. Whether it's running, gardening, or learning a new skill, Fauja reminds us that every year can be an opportunity for growth and achievement. Who will be inspired to lace up their running shoes next? Can you imagine that a house could be so twisted? The Crooked House in Sopot, Poland is a stunning example of architectural creativity. Built in 2004, this whimsical structure features curved walls and a wavy roof, making it look like it belongs in a fairy tale or a cartoon. Designed by architects Sotinski and Zaleski, the house draws inspiration from the vibrant works of artists Jan Marx and Schanscher in Per Dahlberg. Instead of a typical home, the Crooked House serves as a lively shopping complex filled with cafes, restaurants, and shops, all contributing to its playful atmosphere. Visitors are often captivated by the colorful lights and artistic decorations that bring the space to life. This extraordinary building isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a symbol of Sopot's artistic spirit and cultural vibrancy, making it a must-see destination for locals and tourists alike. Here's what actually happens when chimpanzees drink alcohol. In the forests of West Africa, wild chimpanzees engage in a fascinating behavior that closely mirrors our human love for a good drink. These clever primates have been spotted consuming fermented palm sap, a natural form of alcohol that can give them a light buzz. Using chewed leaves as sponges, they soak up the sweet, frothy liquid and often return to the same trees, knowing exactly where to find their favorite sips. This behavior not only highlights their intelligence but also raises questions about the social dynamics at play. Are chimpanzees enjoying these drinks together? Do they experience similar effects like humans do after a few drinks? Since they can sometimes show signs of mild intoxication, it seems they might indulge not just for hydration, but for a little fun too. It's a remarkable example of how closely related we are to our primate cousins. Prepare to be amazed by the Black Sea's secrets. This incredible body of water is home to a fascinating deep layer called the anoxic zone, which starts about 490 feet below the surface. What makes this zone so special is its absence of oxygen, creating a perfect environment for preserving organic materials. Imagine shipwrecks and ancient artifacts from over 2,000 years ago, resting peacefully on the ocean floor, untouched by decay. Archaeologists have ventured into the depths of the Black Sea and unearthed vessels and treasures that tell the story of our human maritime history. With its rich underwater archive, the Black Sea offers a unique glimpse into the past that few places on Earth can match. What secrets might still be waiting to be discovered in its depths? Could rabbit meat really be dangerous for survivalists? A diet consisting solely of rabbit meat can lead to a troubling condition known as protein poisoning or rabbit starvation. This happens because rabbit meat is extremely lean, providing an abundance of protein but not enough fat to keep your body functioning properly. When survivalists or explorers venture into the wild and rely only on this meat, they may unknowingly put their health at serious risk. The human body needs a balance of nutrients, including fats, to support vital functions and energy levels. Without enough fat in their diet, individuals may suffer from symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and even organ problems. Historical accounts reveal that those who depended on lean game, like rabbits, often face this alarming issue. Therefore, it's crucial to remember that variety in our diets is essential for good health, no matter the circumstances. Next time you think of a meat-heavy meal, consider mixing in some healthy fats to keep your body happy and healthy. Did you know Iceland began with volcanic eruptions? Over millions of years, this unique island has emerged from the fiery depths of the Earth. Thanks to intense volcanic activity, Iceland was formed roughly 16 to 18 million years ago as lava spewed out from tectonic plate movements. The meeting of the North American and Eurasian plates created a hotspot that still fuels the country's geology today. As a result, visitors encounter stunning landscapes with geysers, hot springs, and active volcanoes like Eyjafjallajökull, which famously erupted in 2010. These volcanic formations not only shape Iceland's breathtaking scenery, but also contribute to its geothermal energy, making it one of the world leaders in sustainable energy use. The island's unique geology offers a playground for scientists and adventurers alike, revealing the raw power of nature. From the dramatic cliffs of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula to the vibrant blue waters of the Blue Lagoon, Iceland's volcanic origins continue to be a fascinating feature of its identity. Isn't it incredible how much heat and energy lie beneath the surface? Can you picture art from everyday objects? Brock Davis, an artist from the United States, shows us how creativity can turn the ordinary into something extraordinary. His talent lies in transforming everyday items into stunning artistic creations that captivate and inspire. From photography to sculpture, illustration to graphic design, Davis explores a variety of mediums, skillfully merging techniques to create innovative projects. Have you ever seen a piece of art made from recycled materials or leftover food? Davis often uses what others might overlook, prompting us to appreciate the beauty hidden in the mundane. His playful approach challenges perceptions, encouraging everyone to view the world through an artistic lens. Whether he's crafting whimsical sculptures or striking photographs, each piece invites viewers to think deeply about their surroundings. By redefining the concept of art, Brock Davis not only celebrates creativity, but also highlights the potential of everyday objects. So next time you glance at an ordinary item, ask yourself, could it be transformed into art? Watch out! Water smelling like cinnamon can be dangerous. This unusual scent could be a warning sign of serious health risks, such as the presence of toxic substances like cyanide or other chemical contaminants. When you encounter water with a sweet, spicy aroma reminiscent of cinnamon, resist the urge to drink it. Instead, it's crucial to prioritize your safety by notifying emergency services right away. Such contamination can result from industrial spills or environmental hazards, putting your health at risk if consumed. Always remember, our senses can help keep us safe. By being aware of strange smells and taking appropriate action, you protect yourself and those around you. So if you ever find yourself with a whiff of cinnamon in your water, don't hesitate, act fast and get help. Did you know drive-thrus started in Arizona? This clever concept first emerged in 1975 as a solution to military policies that prevented soldiers from dining inside restaurants while wearing their uniforms. The idea was simple yet revolutionary. Allow service from the convenience of a vehicle. With this innovation, restaurants could serve meals quicker and improve accessibility for those on the go. Over the years, the drive-thru evolved from a necessity into a beloved part of American culture. Fast food chains embraced it, and soon people everywhere were enjoying their favorite meals without leaving their cars. Today, the drive-thru is found at a myriad of establishments, not just fast food outlets, showcasing its impact on modern dining habits. Next time you grab a burger or coffee from your car, remember the ingenuity that made it possible. Isn't it fascinating how one idea can change eating habits across the nation? Believe it or not, Perth is the most remote city. Nestled in Western Australia, Perth stands out as the world's most geographically isolated major city, making it a fascinating destination for adventurers and travelers alike. The nearest city with over 100,000 people is actually more than 1,300 miles away, which is about the distance from London to New York City. This distance sets Perth apart, creating a unique vibe where the ocean meets vast outback landscapes. Because of its isolation, Perth has developed a strong local culture characterized by beautiful beaches, gourmet food, and a vibrant art scene. Despite being far from other urban centers, Perth offers plenty of excitement. From stunning sunsets over the Indian Ocean to exploring the nearby wineries of the Swan Valley. So, if you're looking for a city that feels like its own little world, Perth could be the perfect spot for your next adventure. Ever wonder who makes the most films in the world? India holds the title as the world's leading film producer, churning out an astounding 1,000 films every year. This vibrant industry, often referred to as Bollywood, is known for its colorful storytelling, catchy music, and captivating dance sequences. Movies are made in various languages across the country, with Hindi films gaining massive popularity. But Bollywood isn't the only player. Regional industries like Tollywood, Collywood, and others also contribute to this impressive number. Film production in India is not just about entertainment. It often reflects social issues, culture, and tradition, making it a significant part of Indian life. Audiences flock to theaters to enjoy a mix of genres, from heartwarming dramas to thrilling action flicks. With millions of viewers and a growing global audience, Indian cinema continues to expand its reach, showcasing diverse stories and talents. Isn't it amazing how India's film magic unites people through stories and emotions? Guess what really drives a supernova explosion? When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it can go out with a bang that's truly cosmic. This spectacular event, known as a supernova, happens when the star exhausts its nuclear fuel. The core collapses under its own weight, resulting in an explosion that can outshine an entire galaxy for weeks or even months. Imagine an explosion so powerful that it releases energy equivalent to 100 billion suns combined. During this brief yet awe-inspiring moment, the supernova scatters heavy elements into space, contributing to the cosmic building blocks of new stars and planets. These stellar fireworks not only illuminate the night sky, but also play a crucial role in the life cycle of the universe. Can you believe how such a magnificent event can shape our cosmos? Ever thought about how belief can heal us? The placebo effect is a fascinating phenomenon where people experience actual health improvements after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, essentially a sugar pill or saline solution. Imagine visiting a doctor, receiving a pill, and feeling better just because you believe it will work. This effect highlights how powerful our minds can be when it comes to our health. Studies have shown that this mental state can trigger real physiological changes in the body. For instance, a person may feel less pain or have improved mood simply because of their expectation of relief. Researchers have explored the placebo effect extensively in clinical trials, often comparing it with the results from actual medications. This intriguing phenomenon encourages us to consider the role of expectation in our well-being. It's not just about the medicine, but also about what we believe it can do for us. Could harnessing the power of belief lead to innovative treatments in the future? Discover the magic of kabuki theater. This might surprise you. Kabuki is not just any form of theater. It's a vibrant and historical tradition deeply rooted in Japan's culture. Originating in the early 17th century, kabuki is famous for its elaborate makeup and intricate costumes that transport audiences to a different world. The performers, often all male, use exaggerated gestures and movements to convey intense emotions and dramatic stories, making every show captivating. Each character is brought to life with striking makeup patterns, which are not merely artistic, but also symbolize the character's traits or status. Beyond the visuals, the music and stagecraft contribute to the overall enchanting experience. Kabuki is not just entertainment, it's a celebration of storytelling, rich in history and artistry. So are you ready to experience the breathtaking world of kabuki? Is it really true that the Dead Sea is super salty? With a salinity of about 34.2%, the Dead Sea is astonishingly 9.6 times saltier than our oceans, which have a salinity of around 3.5%. This extreme saltiness is due to its unique geography. It's located in a low-lying area where water from nearby rivers, particularly the Jordan River, flows in but doesn't have an outlet. As water evaporates in the desert heat, the minerals, especially salt, get concentrated, creating an almost otherworldly environment. The high salinity not only prevents most marine life from thriving, it also allows people to effortlessly float on its surface. In fact, the Dead Sea is so dense with salt that you can hardly sink. It's also rich in minerals that some claim have healing properties, making it a popular destination for wellness seekers. Who wouldn't want to experience this natural wonder? Prepare to be amazed by 228 jumps in seconds. A young man recently achieved an incredible feat by completing 228 jumps in just about 2.30 seconds, setting a new record that has everyone talking. It's hard to grasp how someone can jump so many times in such a short span, but this remarkable performance showcases not just stamina, but also extraordinary coordination and agility. Picture it, the rapid rhythm of his feet hitting the ground, each leap pushing him into the air with precision. Achievements like these inspire all of us to challenge our limits, showing that with practice and dedication, we can accomplish things that seem almost impossible. Athletes train for years to master their skills, and moments like this spark excitement and curiosity around what's possible in sports. What other records could be broken by determined individuals? Did you know neurons can transmit signals super fast? Neurons in our brain are remarkable cells that communicate with each other at astonishing speeds, reaching up to 268 miles per hour, 431 kilometers per hour. This rapid transmission is essential for everything we do, from moving our muscles to processing emotions and thoughts. When neurons send electrical signals, they create a connection, allowing our bodies to react almost instantly to things around us. However, if something interrupts this communication, it can lead to serious problems. For instance, conditions like epilepsy arise when these signals are disrupted, causing seizures that can affect a person's daily life. Understanding how neurons work sheds light on these neurological issues and emphasizes the importance of healthy brain function. Researchers are constantly studying these speedy messengers to find ways to alleviate and treat disorders related to neuron communication. Isn't it fascinating that such tiny cells can affect how we live and interact every day? You might be amazed by China's stunning Rui Bridge. This incredible structure features a wavy design that not only captivates the eye but also creates a unique experience for visitors. Rising an astonishing 460 feet high, the Rui Bridge resembles a double helix gracefully suspended between majestic mountains. As you walk across its transparent glass floors, it feels like floating above the stunning landscape below. The wavy architecture isn't just for show, it represents both beauty and engineering genius, allowing the bridge to withstand strong winds and earthquakes. Thrill seekers flock to this architectural marvel, eager to snap photos and enjoy breathtaking views of the surrounding nature. Whether you're an adventure lover or an architecture buff, the Rui Bridge offers an unforgettable experience that combines art and science. Would you be brave enough to take a walk on its glass floor? Prepare to be amazed by the iPhone's impact. The launch of the first iPhone in 2007 changed our daily lives in ways we couldn't have imagined. This groundbreaking device combined internet access, a powerful camera, GPS, and a wide array of applications, all in one sleek package. Suddenly, we could bank online, shop with just a few taps, and connect with friends and family no matter where they were. The iPhone didn't just make life easier, it transformed entire industries. For example, businesses adapted to mobile commerce, and social media flourished as people shared their lives with others through photos and videos. As smartphones became commonplace, communication shifted dramatically. Today, we rely on these devices for everything from navigation to entertainment, illustrating just how deeply embedded they are in our everyday routines. Who would have thought that a single device could reshape the world we live in? Can you picture Pokémon battles without types? The Pokémon franchise uses a dynamic type system where types like water, fire, and grass play crucial roles in battles. This system is inspired by the classic rock, paper, scissors mechanic, where each type has strengths and weaknesses against others. For example, water beats fire but loses to grass, and fire trumps grass while being weak to water. This strategic element transforms each battle into a thrilling contest of wits, as players must choose their Pokémon wisely based on their types. It's not just about picking the strongest Pokémon, it's about understanding the type matchups to outsmart opponents. This complexity is one of the main reasons Pokémon remains popular after decades. Fans enjoy the challenge of mastering type combinations and discovering the best strategies to emerge victorious. The way types interact adds layers of depth and excitement to the gameplay, making each encounter unique. Whether you're a casual player or a competitive trainer, these type dynamics keep the battles fresh and engaging. Did you know vampire bats drink blood for dinner? These fascinating creatures are among the few mammals that rely exclusively on blood, a practice called hematophagy. Found in Central and South America, vampire bats possess unique heat sensors on their noses that help them spot blood vessels in their tasty prey, often livestock like cows and pigs. When they bite, their saliva secretly mixes with their host's blood. It contains special anticoagulants to prevent clotting, letting them enjoy a meal without waking their unsuspecting victim. While they may sound terrifying, vampire bats have an interesting social side too. They are known to share food with fellow bats, showing that even these spooky creatures have a caring community. Who knew that bloodsuckers could be so considerate? Is it really true that hospitals can be fun? A hospital in New York has created a magical pirate-themed CT scan room just for kids. This innovative approach aims to turn a typically intimidating experience into a fabulous adventure. By transforming the space, the hospital is helping children see the medical process in a new light. Instead of sterile walls and scary machines, kids are greeted by colorful decorations and pirate motifs that spark their imagination. The room is designed to make medical procedures feel less daunting, allowing kids to engage in pretend play and explore their surroundings. This clever strategy can lead to reduced anxiety and stress during medical visits, significantly improving the overall experience for young patients. Parents have reported that their children were excited rather than fearful, which is a huge win for both the hospital staff and families alike. Imagine walking the plank instead of lying still. How cool is that? Did you know bicycles started with no pedals? The evolution of bicycles is fascinating and reflects a blend of innovation and changing needs. The very first bicycle, known as the Draisine, appeared in the early 19th century and lacked pedals entirely. Instead, riders pushed along the ground with their feet while balancing on two wheels. As time went on, inventors introduced the pedal system, revolutionizing how people rode. The 1860s saw the arrival of the penny farthing, a bicycle with a large front wheel that provided speed but was tricky to ride. Soon after, designs became more practical, leading to the safety bicycle in the late 1800s, which had equal-sized wheels and a sturdy frame. This design is the foundation of the modern bicycles you see today, equipped with gear systems, comfortable seats, and brakes for safety. Bicycles haven't just changed how we get around. They represent a significant leap in personal transportation. Considering how far they've come, what will the next evolution look like? Prepare to be amazed by hospital patient surges. Hospitals often experience fluctuations in patient numbers, and one surprising statistic shows they can see an increase of up to 48 patients at a time. This sudden rise can be due to various factors, like seasonal illnesses, accidents, or public health emergencies. When such spikes occur, healthcare staff must spring into action, making it crucial for hospitals to have effective management strategies in place. This means everything from ensuring there's enough medical staff on duty to having sufficient supplies and resources ready. The goal is to provide excellent care for every patient without overwhelming doctors and nurses. As communities grow and face new challenges, how hospitals handle these surges will determine the quality of care available when it's needed most. Are we prepared for these sudden increases? What if I told you about the Magnus effect? This fascinating physics principle helps explain how baseball players throw curveballs and how soccer stars bend the ball in midair. When a ball spins while flying, the air surrounding it moves at different speeds on each side. This creates areas of high and low pressure, and the result is a curved path, making the ball swerve unexpectedly. Athletes skillfully use this effect to confuse their opponents during games, demonstrating how science can enhance strategy and creativity in sports. Imagine a pitcher throwing a curveball that suddenly drops just before reaching home plate, or a soccer player curling a shot around a wall of defenders. This intersection of physics and sport not only surprises fans, but also highlights the incredible ways athletes apply scientific principles to gain an advantage. Understanding the Magnus effect can deepen your appreciation for these thrilling moments in sports. So the next time you see an impressive curveball or a bending free kick, remember the science behind it. Did snow really fall in Cuba ever? Believe it or not, snow has touched this tropical paradise only once in recorded history. On March 12, 1857, locals witnessed a rare weather phenomenon that blanketed parts of Cuba in a thin layer of snow. Usually, Cuba enjoys a warm, sunny climate, making this frozen event truly extraordinary. The island's tropical conditions rarely allow for temperatures to drop low enough for snow to form. However, that chilly day in March surprised everyone, and the sight of snowflakes fluttering down must have been magical. Despite the warm weather typically found in Havana and across the country, this single snowfall remains a historic moment. Today, it serves as a reminder of how unpredictable weather can be, even in the most unexpected places. So what would it be like to see snow falling on the beautiful beaches of Cuba? Guess what really drives your tears and nose? The nasolacrimal duct plays a major role in connecting your tear glands to your nasal cavity. When you shed tears, this duct helps drain the excess moisture away, which is why crying often leads to a runny nose. This fascinating pathway is part of what scientists call the lacrimal apparatus, showcasing how our body systems work together in harmony. Imagine this. Every time you experience a strong emotion, like joy, sadness, or even laughter, your body's complex network kicks into gear, producing tears to express those feelings. But where do all those tears go? The nasolacrimal duct ensures that they don't just pool up on your cheeks. Instead, they make a beeline to your nose. This highlights the amazing interconnectedness of our craniofacial structures, where the production and drainage of tears effortlessly intertwine with our respiratory functions. So next time you find yourself crying, remember this remarkable connection and how your body cleverly manages the flow of tears. Guess what really drives Danish baby names? In Denmark, there's a fascinating law that means parents can only choose names for their babies from a list of 7,000 government-approved options. This unique system aims to promote a sense of conformity in naming practices across the country. By limiting the choices, the Danish government ensures that names are not only traditional, but also culturally significant. Parents can pick from common names like Emma and William, or venture into more unique selections as long as they stick to the list. If a name isn't on the approved list, it simply can't be used, which means no unusual spellings or trendy monikers. This interesting approach reflects Denmark's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage and maintaining a certain level of uniformity in society. So, next time you hear a Danish name, you might just appreciate the thought that's gone into it. Hard to believe, but Beethoven composed while deaf. This legendary composer, renowned for his incredible music, faced a daunting challenge. He began to lose his hearing in his late 20s. Instead of giving up, Beethoven embraced this obstacle and adapted his creative process. When it became hard to hear the notes, he relied on the vibrations of the piano to guide him. To stay focused during his long composing sessions, he had an unusual habit of dipping his head in ice water, a technique that helped him stay alert and clear-headed. This commitment and determination led to some of his greatest masterpieces, including the Ninth Symphony, which debuted long after he had become almost completely deaf. Beethoven's remarkable ability to create beautiful music despite his setbacks inspires countless people today. How did he turn adversity into triumph? Have you ever wondered about political speech limits? In 1876, Congress decided to impose time limits on legislative speeches, largely influenced by the lengthy orations of politician Benjamin Butler. Known for his drawn-out speeches, Butler often left his colleagues feeling exhausted and frustrated. This change was significant because it emphasized the need for concise communication in politics. While detailed discussions are essential, this new rule reminded lawmakers that being clear and to the point can be more impactful than rambling on. Think about it. When a speaker gets to the heart of the matter quickly, they engage their audience and promote a more dynamic conversation. This evolution in congressional procedure still resonates today, as politicians continue to balance thoroughness and brevity in their speeches. It raises an interesting question. How do we communicate effectively in our own discussions? Did you know Switzerland loves chocolate like no other? Switzerland isn't just famous for its stunning landscapes and precision watches. It's also a chocolate paradise. The Swiss people have a deep-rooted passion for chocolate, which shows in their impressive yearly consumption. On average, each Swiss individual enjoys around 11.5 kilograms of chocolate every year. That's about 25 pounds of chocolate per person. This figure highlights how integral chocolate is to Swiss culture. Enjoyed in everything from creamy truffles to rich fondue, Swiss chocolatiers have perfected the craft over centuries, leading to famous brands like Lindt and Toblerone. Chocolates here aren't just treats. They're a celebration of craftsmanship and tradition. Whether savoring a bar on a snowy day or gifting a beautifully wrapped chocolate box, the people of Switzerland know how to indulge in their favorite sweet treat. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, think of the Swiss and their love for this delightful confection. Have you ever wondered how your intestines heal? The intestines are not just long tubes for digestion. They have a fascinating protective system. They are covered by a double layer of tissue called peritoneum, which wraps around and supports your abdominal organs. When an injury occurs, this peritoneum can cleverly move toward the damaged area. Imagine your body as a skilled repair crew, sending help right where it's needed most. This smart reaction helps guide healing processes, ensuring that the right nutrients and cells get to the injury site. By redirecting tissue and assisting in recovery, your body employs an impressive healing strategy that minimizes damage and promotes repair. It's amazing how our bodies have evolved these intricate mechanisms to protect us. So next time you think about digestion, remember that your intestines are also busy being vigilant protectors of health. Prepare to be amazed by Sweden's unique monarchy. Sweden operates under a constitutional monarchy, which means that while it has a king or queen, like King Carl XVI, Ikas Gustav, the real power lies with the parliament known as the Riksdag. This setup allows the government to focus on what really matters to its citizens. Known for its progressive policies, Sweden stands out for its strong emphasis on social rights and education. For example, Swedish citizens enjoy extensive healthcare services and free education from preschool to university level. Thanks to these policies, Sweden regularly tops lists for quality of life and happiness. The balance between tradition and modern governance is a fascinating aspect of Swedish society. So next time you hear about Sweden, remember it's not just about the stunning landscapes and meatballs, it's also about an innovative political system that supports its people. What do you think about Sweden's commitment to social rights? Here's a wild fact about Mount Rushmore. This iconic landmark features a monumental sculpture carved directly into the granite mountainside, showcasing the towering faces of 4 former U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each impressive face measures around 59 feet high, making them visible from miles away. The ambitious project began in 1927, led by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, and took 14 years to complete. Workers used dynamite and chisels to bring this grand vision to life, overcoming challenging weather conditions and technical difficulties. The site has become a symbol of American history and democracy, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at the artistry and the vision that transformed a rugged mountain into a national treasure. Can you imagine standing before those giant faces, each representing a pivotal moment in the story of the United States? Mount Rushmore not only celebrates these great leaders, but also serves as a reminder of the hard work and determination that shaped the nation. What other incredible landmarks have such fascinating backstories? Have you explored the vibrant AS cultural scene? The AS is a fascinating melting pot of cultures, brimming with entertainment and social activities that capture the essence of its diverse population. From lively music festivals to art exhibitions, there's always something happening that invites everyone to join in. This cultural landscape is not just about fun, it showcases the varied interests of people from different backgrounds, making it rich and dynamic. Whether you're attending a local theater performance, enjoying street food at a bustling market, or participating in community events, you'll see how much pride residents take in their heritage and creativity. Additionally, the blend of traditional and modern influences creates an exciting atmosphere where old customs meet new ideas. It's this variety that fosters connections among people, enriching their social interactions. So next time you're in AS, dive into its cultural offerings. There's a whole world waiting to be explored. Are you ready to discover what makes AS so unique? Here's what actually happens when insects mate. Many female insects mate only once in their lives. This unique mating behavior plays a crucial role in balancing insect populations. In certain regions, scientists have developed a fascinating method to control harmful insect populations by releasing sterile males into the wild. These sterile males mate with females, who then produce no offspring, effectively reducing the number of pests over time. This approach has successfully wiped out troublesome species in different areas, providing a natural solution without the use of harmful chemicals. It's an elegant dance of nature's balance, where a single encounter can determine the fate of an entire population. By understanding these mating patterns, researchers can harness this knowledge to promote healthier ecosystems and make strides in pest management. Isn't it amazing how a simple mating strategy can lead to such impactful environmental benefits? What if I told you paper airplanes can fly far? A recent world record has stunned enthusiasts and casual creators alike, showcasing the incredible abilities of a simple paper airplane. This record-breaking design soared through the air, reaching a jaw-dropping distance of over 77 meters. This achievement highlights not only the creativity involved in making such a plane, but also the science of aerodynamics at play. Builders use various techniques, including adjusting wing shape and weight distribution, to enhance stability and distance. What makes this record so fascinating is that it encourages people of all ages to dive into the world of flight, blending art with science. Anyone can create their own designs, experiment with different materials, and even host competitions with friends. Who knows? With a little trial and error, you might just launch your own record-breaking paper airplane in the future.